don't know what the deal is with water heaters.
A water heater die on me.
The water heater started.
The water heater, but it's leaking out the bottom.
With a tankless water heater.
Water heater.
This match is called the water heater.
Some people.
Down. Panic your wrist. Lots of smoke coming out. Going down. Got it.
Good deal.
How you doing tonight, Floyd?
I am doing outstanding. I've had a very rough weekend. Home maintenance. I had a water heater die on me that I needed to replace. That was actually quite amazing. It was leaking internally. And
Yep.
I called the company. I bought this sucker probably 9 years ago. I called the company and I said it's leaking. And they, well, we have to do a registration. You should have done that when you bought the thing. It was like, why are we doing a registration? I was just wanting to know if there was anything that I should check. You know, there's only a handful of things that it could be on a water heater, but it's leaking out the bottom.
Right.
So they said, you know, it's up for a warranty replacement. Just go take it to Home Depot where you bought it and get yourself a new one. And I'm like,
No.
well, that's great, but man, it's a 9-year-old machine. I don't have a receipt. And they're like, no, they should be fine. I was like, oh God. So you know that you take you have to drain it, and you have to turn the water off to the house, and so you're without water, and there's a lot of trepidation. You can launch the game, whatever, too. I'm just talking, but there's a lot of trepidation about being without hot water for God knows how long, and your hands are in, you know. Your livelihood is in the hands of the whatever customer service clerk you get at the Home Depot, and I was like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? I peeled that sucker in.
Yeah,
and
that is kind of concerning.
I know, and even the guys on the phone, they said, yeah, probably what they're going to do is they're going to give you store credit for what you paid for it 9 years ago, and then you're going to have to pay the difference. Well, shit, that could be the cost of a. What I paid for
New one.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Is because I'm sure I don't know what I spent on it 9 years ago, but the exact same amount. It's been a rough 9 years. It hasn't been any old 9 years. Things cost more, so I was expecting to spend $1,000. I walked in there and he said, "Yep, it's up for replacement. We'll just go get you one off the shelf." And I was in and out of there in 10 minutes with one in the box, and it didn't cost me a dime.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
I have never had anything go so smoothly. And I put it in.
I don't know what the deal is with water heaters.
Oh God.
What was that, Home Depot?
That was Home Depot. Home Depot and Ream water heater.
All right.
So Ream is the
I ended
company
up
that
going with
replaced
a tankless water heater.
Oh, I would love to do that, but not when they're going to give me one for free.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
So
Everyone ready?
Hell, I just went to the resale store and found one that was lightly scratched and not really dented, just scratched, and got it for about $500 less than a new one.
That's awesome.
This match is called the water heater.
Some people really give a shit about aesthetics, and other people really care about functionality.
Right.
So then
and saving a dollar or two.
So then I got the water heater in 2 days later, get out of bed and I put my foot down and it wet.
Nice shot.
And I'm like,
Oh,
what
gosh.
the hell? And the water fixture in the bathroom broke a seal. And it had been leaking all night long.
Too much
Now,
pressure.
Well, it actually had nothing to do with the water heater or anything like that. It wasn't cold water.
nice.
It was completely separate. It was just a pipe fitting. But we woke up in like
The
an inch.
joys of home ownership.
Oh my God. The only benefit, the only good thing is it was Martin Luther King Day, and I forgot that I had that day off. But so I didn't change my alarm. If I had known that I had the day off, I would have turned my alarm off. But instead, I woke up at 6 and caught it before it had leaked for another 2.5 hours.
Oh God.
So now I got.
I mean, you know,
fans
there's
blowing.
just those small miracles.
Yeah. So I was a pain in the ass, but I do appreciate, you know, not only did I not have to take a day off to fix the thing, but it could have been leaking for another 2.5 hours.
Nice
Yeah.
shot.
Nice shot, man.
When I bought the house I'm in now, like the same thing. The water heater started leaking after. I don't know. I think I've been here maybe a couple years or so, but I looked on it and it said it had I can't remember if it was 10 or 20 years.
Usually
But,
10s.
Yeah, 10 sounds about right.
Maybe it was 10 then, but it was within the month. Like it was on the last month of the 10-year warranty.
Yeah, see, that's
And,
what happened
I
with
didn't-
this one. It was 6 months left.
Nice shot.
Yeah. I didn't have any paperwork on it or anything, you know, it came with the
Yeah.
house. So I was like, I guess I'm just getting a
it's
new one.
interesting that they transferred the warranty to you. Sometimes they don't transfer the warranty.
Yeah, it was, I just called them and they were like, yeah, we'll take care of it. And I didn't know where they bought it or anything either, you know, so I just took it to some dealer and they just, like, no paperwork, just gave me another one in a box and I was off.
That's awesome.
Our water softener was
They even
like that.
they even took the old one.
It was leased to a company for, I don't know, 20 years. I think was how long that a specific unit was being leased for $20 a month.
Oh my God.
And it started having problems, but then every time they came out, it wasn't having that problem at the moment. And so I ended up telling the person, I said, look, I said, you've been getting $20 a month for 20 years off this unit. It is well paid for itself. Replace the fucking unit or I'm going to rip it out and throw it out on the driveway. I was like, I've tested my damn well water. It is perfectly fine.
Well, that's
I
what
think
usually takes them
we're
out.
sitting at like a 6.5 to 6.8% pH or pH level
Oh, that's mild.
with very little sediments and almost no iron. So we got lucky on that aspect of it.
I like
Yeah.
hearing stories
Not with
like
the previous owner thinking he was an electrician. went to fix my living room light. It was on a 4-way switch system. Went to fix the fixture itself. Grabbed the ground wire and got shocked.
that. Oh no.
It's the uncoated ground wire.
Yeah, open neutral. It was using the ground, I'm sure.
Yep.
Awesome.
And then I found,
Time in the
wires that
cable
was.
industry.
Oh yeah. And then wires that's junctioned in a wall, like in the insulation, or like in an attic space with no actual box to be junctioned in, just wire nutted and taped up.
My boy showed me one of those meme videos. Some guy looking at some electrical work that was really shoddy, and he said, "So you said that your brother or your son, oh yeah, your son-in-law. He said, so your son-in-law did the electrical work over here? Yeah. Was that before or after his house burned down? It was after. Right? Wait, how'd you know? Just guessing.
Yep. Or when somebody complains that their building burned down because they had the Amish build it and do the electric.
Switch your mechanics.
Yeah, being a cable guy, we get called all the time to. They see our drops are melting, and they're like, "Yeah, your cable's got AC on it." It's like, well, that's not how it works. It should, the AC's coming from you.
Who the hell was behind me? That was a lot of rockets.
As long as it was expensive.
Didn't cost me any money.
Any
See, that's
rocket
the
you die
taxpayer's
with is a
problem.
waste.
Yeah. Who was it that mentioned that they would like to see it when you respawn from death that you come in with the same engine temperature?
Well, that's what happens
That
when
you
we
left
all
with.
play the same. When we all play the same plane, that happens. And so
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
you'll respawn
Yeah, I've
in
had
the
that
red.
glitch.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
That's kind of neat. I mean, kind of
Not really.
It just
Not really.
gives it that.
It's
well,
annoying
it
as a
gives it that
motherfucker.
slight extra challenge. You just got to pay a little extra attention.
That's true.
Switch your mechanics.
It's like driving a standard instead of an automatic.
Just one
Except
extra
for the
little
fact
extra
that you know what it is when you got in the driver's seat.
That's true. Either way, it's still hard to eat French fries while driving.
Ooh, barely got that one in time.
Oh, nice.
When I was driving the truck, I had my fucking computer in the steering wheel, map on my lap, and driving
yeah,
80,000 pounds down the street.
Now all of that shit is standard issue in the dashboard.
Yeah, so
I
is
remember
the-
reaching over from the passenger seat to steer while my stepdad did paperwork on the way home from work.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Let me know when I got to start braking." Shit.
I remember when we would get on the freeway, my dad would let me do all the shifting. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
In our 1981 bright yellow Chevy Citation. Holy crap. And they bought that on
I didn't learn stick until my older brother got his first car and it happened to be stick.
drove a stick before I drove an
I forgot I
automatic.
had rockets until I saw you coming at me there, Floyd.
Yeah. Happy to be the reminder.
Shit.
True.
I held it too long.
If that was one.
Actually saved me from drunk driving one night.
What-
Everyone convinced me that I was the least drunk of the group.
Oh, that's not exactly a.
So I was gonna drive, and I get in the fucking car, and it's an automatic. I ain't never seen one before. I can't drive this. I don't know what to do.
You'll be there fucking stomping on the emergency brake.
Yeah.
Let's chat, man.
Where's the third pedal?
I guess depends on where your emergency brake is. My SUV has it as a push like pedal, and same as my old truck.
My car now doesn't have a pedal for an emergency brake. It comes on automatically, and I have a button I can push to release it if I need to.
Gonna use cannons.
Oh, gotcha. My wife's new car has this weird thing where if she's stopped, like, I don't know, let's say the pharmacy drive-through or
Yes.
whatnot,
Like a lock.
she can just pull this little button and it puts it into park even though you're still in drive.
Yes. And then you gotta tap on the brake to release it.
That hurt. She got all sorts of neat little functions.
That seems
God damn
like
it.
it's
Mine just sounds like my old motorcycle.
yeah.
My truck does.
Oh,
That just seems like it's kind of a worthless piece of technology. All it does is prevent you from shifting into park. I don't know why you would need that.
Well, I imagine it probably works a little bit like the economy mode, where it actually cuts your cylinders in half of what you're using.
Well, maybe. Most cars anymore turn off. Even gas-powered cars,
Yeah.
the newer ones, they turn
Oh,
off.
we had a rented truck that did that. It kind of freaked me out at first.
Yeah.
Pulled up to a light.
Nice.
Well, we've been driving hybrids now for a while. My wife finally got a plug-in hybrid, so it's all electric as long as it has battery, and then it'll turn on the gas when the battery dies. But I really like the electric cars now. And we saw a report on the news that even the cops are having to get electric cars because they can't keep up with someone.
Now, does your state charge extra on your registration just for having a hybrid or a full electric?
Not yet, but it's coming. And the reason it's coming is because they haven't figured out what to do about all of our road taxes are attached to the gas taxes.
Yep.
And we buy so much less gas that
Ooh.
it's just not fair. And I don't like
was
the
a-
idea, but I understand it. It makes sense. So it is.
Ohio's
we
like
hear it's
$100 a year
Yeah.
for a hybrid and $200 a year for full electric extra on your registration.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's exactly the reason for me not to buy that.
Well, I get it, but it's because of the road taxes you're not paying in fuel.
But they should figure it out before they put the damn thing on the market.
Well,
So
yeah,
they
but
wouldn't punish you for being good.
Isn't it a state-by-state thing, though?
It is a state-by-state.
Like that? Yeah.
Yeah, what they need to do is they need to back off those taxes off of fuel and put them on registration for everything.
That probably makes fuel go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other way
I think the
around that is
idea-
if you have it on fuel, then you get the interstate people paying for your road taxes too. So I understand both
yeah.
arguments.
Nice.
I really do.
The fact is, the interstate
All I can
highway
say is
system
they can stop
is paid
taxing
for by the
me
truckers.
more.
No, I get
Until
it, but
they
when
stop
pull over and
taxing
provide
me,
fuel, then they're
for
paying
income.
taxes in my state.
Yep, as well as how high a taxes we paid just to drive down the roads.
Yeah.
We had a separate road tax.
No, there's no real good option. I mean, everyone needs to pay their fair share to make the roads work.
Nice, man.
So, and I
Yep.
understand because I'm buying so much less fuel. Shit, the plug-in hybrid, man, we've had that a year and a half, and I think my wife has got gas maybe 3 or 4 times with that.
But I mean, if we really think about it, how about some realistic fucking numbers on cost for fixing the roads?
It's true.
Instead of some jacked up number so that taxes pay a lot of it and Joe Blow and his sister Sue get fucking money in their pockets because their cousin owns the damn blacktop company.
Yeah, there's that.
Yep. And that right there describes.
I'm sorry. It's kind of one of those things like the Better Business Bureau. When I ended up becoming accredited, they asked me what sets my business apart from others, and the only thing I could really think of to tell them is that I focus on quality over profit. Because personally, I think money is about the most evil thing in the world,
Now, was
minus
that right before you went out of
murders and
business?
child rapists and shit. No. Nice, man.
I wish that people could profit from being that respectable.
Fuck. Well, people need to value their
Yeah,
time
no.
more
Damn.
realistically.
Exactly.
Like,